Hi, I'm Kelsey Zettel. I'm currently getting my master's in social work and I will be graduating in August of 2020. I'm originally from Dakota, Illinois. It's this really small town. I got my bachelor's at a local university and then when I graduated from there, I came right to Clarke.
I'm Madalyn Welty. I'm in the Master of Social Work program at Clarke University. I'm in my second year, getting ready to graduate in May. I graduated from Western Dubuque High School in 2013. Went on to receive my undergrad degree, and then I worked at Disney for a semester. After that, I worked at a middle school for a full year before coming back to Clarke and starting my master's program. I received my undergrad degree in psychology. After that, I took a year off and worked at a middle school. That's when I kind of combined the two, psychology and my love for middle school, and I found my niche in social work.
I chose Clarke because my undergrad school and Clarke have an agreement and I could get my master's done in 15 months. So that was a big draw for me.
The reason I chose Clarke was because it's here in Dubuque, very close to my hometown. I love the small, close-knit community, and Clarke University has a strong, accredited social work program that fit my needs and schedule. Here at Clarke University, you're not alone in trying to find your field experience. The staff and the professors in the social work program were very helpful in finding those experiences and setting up beneficial interviews to help us along that process. Education has always been important for me throughout my entire life, and I also had very influential people in my life that helped me along my educational career, and that I kind of put that love for education and my love for psychology and getting to know people together to find my career in social work.
One of the ways that I feel more prepared to go out into my future career is that here at Clarke I've got a lot of hands-on experience. It's usually through role plays, but I think those are really beneficial, especially because I want to be a mental health therapist, so the only way to really learn that is by practicing. And we use real scenarios, so it's about as real as it can be right now.
Clarke has definitely prepared me for my next adventure upon graduation in May. The combination of classes and required field work has definitely prepared me to be a social worker in the field. As part of the requirements for our master's program here at Clarke, we have class on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and then the rest of our time is spent out at field work. Last year I worked at the United Way of Dubuque Area Tri-States, and we worked with over 30 nonprofits here in the Dubuque community. And this year I've had the opportunity to be at Jefferson Middle School in Dubuque, shadowing and working alongside their school social worker.
My favorite class so far has been psychopathology because we've really got to dive into the DSM and just learn more about mental health disorders, which is super fascinating to me.
My favorite class throughout my MSW career was definitely nonprofit management and grant writing. Throughout that course, we got to interact with a local nonprofit and we wrote a grant for them. So that was a really neat experience to have those interactions with that nonprofit as well as learning the grant writing process.
I would say just be confident in yourself. You made it here. And so that's an accomplishment already. And don't be afraid to ask your professors for help. They're very accommodating and willing to work with you if you need extra help.
The advice I have for incoming graduate students is to buy a parking pass. I didn't the last 2 years, and every morning I stress trying to find a street parking spot. So definitely buy a parking pass.
Self-care is really important, and one of the things that I really enjoy is I actually go to therapy myself. I'm a big advocate for that, especially if you're in a field like this. I like to go to the spa too. And then for time management, I love making lists, and that just helps me stay organized and keep track of what I need to do.
The way I balance time in school is definitely with the use of my planner. It's become my best friend over the last 2 years, and between school classes, work, and field work, I wouldn't know when or where I was supposed to be without that planner.
I am moving back to around my hometown, Freeport, Illinois. I'll be completing my internship there at the Family Counseling Services, and then hopefully that will turn into a full-time employed position.
After graduating this upcoming May, I will take my licensure exam and then hopefully find a job in a school in a district near Dubuque.